flash, shoo. Skip to-ma-loo, my darling. Lulu, skip to-ma-loo. Lulu, skip to-ma-loo. Lulu, skip to-ma-loo. Skip to-ma-loo, my darling.
Play it again, Mama.
No. Time for bed, children. Good night, James. Good night, darling. Eliza will take you up. Good night, darling. Good night, darling. Headache, dear?
Yes.
I'll get you some tea.
Lord, what an animal. See yours, Mr. Reed?
No, I think I'm his, Mills.
Sure is a beauty. I'll take care of him.
Have Eliza make you a late supper.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
That wasn't old Juniper you rode in on.
No, Glaucus. Isn't he grand?
He is fine, James.
And bred for the open spaces.
You've made up your mind then.
Margaret, it's Eden. Our future's there. I'm sure of it.
You don't think of it as we do. You leave out the fear. You haven't any. To leave our home? Everyone we know? To travel 2,000 miles over wild land and mountains to a territory that doesn't even belong to us? It belongs to Mexico, James.
There are hundreds of Americans in California already. And thousands will cross this year. Thousands.
Well, let them build a road, and then perhaps...
There is a road. They're calling it the Oregon Trail and the California Trail. I've studied it. Jacob and George Donner, too. We've read everything written on California. We'll travel together, all three families. We'll join one of the emigrant trains.
Immigrants are people who have nothing. People hoping for a better life. James, we have everything.
Oh, yes, we have everything. We have ice and snow and damp and fever and civil strife that's spreading and abolitionists, slavers. Margaret, it's a safe and healing place. And your headaches will leave you.
Your father is taking us to...
I know, Mama. It's California.
Here we are now. We'll cross these plains and through these mountains to Wasatch. And across these flats to the Sierras and then down into California.
That's 6 months, isn't it?
It'll be 5 with a shortcut that's been discovered. I have the book. It's called The Emigrant's Guide to Oregon and California by Hastings. He has a trail shorter by 300 miles. We'll be 5 months in safety and comfort. I'm designing a wagon like no one has ever seen before. Twice as tall, with built-in beds and a stove to keep you warm.
Everything we own in one wagon?
No, it'll be one of 3 we take. And a herd of cattle and teamsters to drive the wagons, and Eliza will come and help.
Where, sir?
To California.
And my mother?
Your brother will take her in.
He will not.
Sarah?
I'm the one who's done it. I'm the one who knows. From Virginia to Illinois, the 4 roads, through Indians.
Sarah, this is not a matter for your decision.
You'll not take my daughter or her children over 1 foot of trail without bringing me along to help.
Done.
She's not well enough, James.
I mean it, Margaret. You'll need me. You will.
You're needed out there. Women like you. You bring the whole civilized world with you.
Why isn't this world enough for you? It's not the climate that you're running from. Well, the strife, is it?
Well, there's something more mighty in store for me. I feel it. I know it.
What about us? Your family, are we enough? Am I?
Without you, there's nothing for me. I love you, Margaret.
Fear it all.
Daniel Boone was an expert woodsman, and he saved many a settler's life.
Did he save your life?
Oh, no, Mr. Boone was already gone by the time I crossed the mountains. We had to save our own necks.
The Indians don't want your neck. You said they'd want your hair.
You'd best keep it covered, then.
Why are we halting? Keep moving!
Mind where you ride that horse, girl. Peggy. Rich and spoiled creature. She's the back of somebody's hand.
Who was that? Oh, the rich girl from the palace. Do you not know the Reeds?
No, we just joined up.
The palace? Have you not seen it then? Come. They've nothing to do all day with all the servants they have. You almost never see the woman. She knows nothing about work, I'm told, and keeps out of the sun like some duchess.
We should get some fresh air now that we've stopped.
Mrs. Reed,
Oh, thank you, Milt. Have you seen Mrs. Donner?
right over there, ma'am.
I've seen enough children in this one train to fill 10 California schools.
Well, I've brought enough books to make a small start. Have you thought about joining me?
I'd like that.
Good.
I've brought my organ and my music.
Ours may be the first school there for the settlers. Music, reading.
Hello? Hello?
Paying her respects to the Queen.
My family just joined up with the wagon train, and I'm afraid I've had no time to freshen up, but I thought that we should be acquainted. Elizabeth Graves.
I'm Margaret Reed. This is Tamsin Donner.
Oh, I'm so glad to make your acquaintances. So many of the people here, well, they're of the rough type, aren't they? And so few Americans. I'm so surprised. Why, I hear German in half the wagons. And all the Irish.
I'll visit later, Margaret.
Yes. Mrs. Reed, your wagon interests me. We was gonna build one similar, but my Franklin was so impatient to be off. You think that I could have just one quick little look?
Oh, yes, but not now. I have a headache. Please excuse me. Another time.
All right, Grandma?
Oh, I'll be right as the rain soon enough. Soon enough.
Mother, it's too cold to be out here without your shawl.
I can't get it to balance, Mrs. Reed.
Oh, the poor princess.
Throw it away. Just throw it away. Start over.
Well, I've spread the word. We'll be breaking camp 1 hour earlier. This train should be making better time.
Shouldn't take that upon yourself, James. We have a captain for that. The people will resent you.
Then let them.
James, they resent us.
Real good. I'll be right over.
Have you lost your way?
Fort Hall route is the proven way.
But longer by 300 miles. If your destination is Oregon, yes, go by Fort Hall. But for California, there's a southern route.
We've given the Hastings cutoff very careful study.
Well, who is this Lansford Hastings?
He's the man that found the way through. He's the one that wrote that guidebook.
Listen to all this impatience, all this rush. The land will be there waiting. The trees and the soil, it'll be there. But if it shortens the trip? I like my roads well-traveled and trusted. Why the newest way? Why the fastest? Isn't the old way challenge enough?
Lansford Hastings would not publish this immigrant's guide, showing us the best route to California if he did not travel every step of it himself.
Look at their eyes, Margaret. It's all in the eyes of our men. They ache to see what hasn't been seen. They're almost mad for it. If we'd refused,